will. Take a sec. Just hold up. Like this. Thanks. You know, it's ironic when I need a mechanic to sort this.
My bill's in the post, Kev.
Hiya.
What did he want?
Just give me a hand. Are you going to come over to the hospital later? It's been a while.
Was that a dig?
No. Look, Rebecca's going to wake up to a seriously changed world, and she'll need a family there when she does. That's all I was saying.
Well, yeah, I'll go up late this afternoon. I've got a meeting. So.
A meeting?
Yeah, the solicitor called. She was wondering if we could go over Mum and Grandad's will. I was wondering if you could be there.
Yeah, of course.
I could come if you want.
No, it's all right. Me and Belle can manage.
Wow, so you are literally burning through Eric's electricity.
Nicola,
Just an observation.
let's just cut to the chase, eh? We wanted to draw a line under everything after yesterday.
Just because I changed your tyre doesn't mean we're friends. Welcome to our home. Take a seat by the hole where the wall used to be. It makes things nice and airy.
Look, we wanted you to know that Jimmy's not part of the development project anymore. He made a stand for the little people.
You've got a nerve.
The thing is, sort of as a result of my stand...
Joe's offered Jimmy the estate manager's job. How about that, eh? OK, so I'm guessing it's too early for congratulations.
I hope you told him where to stick it.
No.
You're not getting it. Estate manager. He's in a position to help, influence things for the better.
We're not interested, so go on. Get out.
Leave it, Nico, come on.
Obviously moved on from Harriet.
Yeah. And Charity? Really? Oh, can't believe it was her finally made you see sense.
Huh? She pointed out that the answer to one of my problems was staring me in the face.
Guessing the trip's postponed then?
Guessing right.
Well, that will take him off your hands in a minute, give you some time together.
I'm still left about what to do with that room. I don't want Isaac in there. Not after what happened with Holly. I can't bear the thought of walking in and...
We'll sort it, OK? This is a new start, remember?
There's actually a discount for a smile.
What?
Oh, I thought you were looking a bit down, that's all.
I'll do without it, thanks. Oh, and being hit on, you don't mind.
OK. I really wasn't. Merely attempting to be cheerful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Just having one of those weeks. Hi. I was going to call you. Wanted to see how I got on with the bishop? OK, let's see. He said I'd had enough chances, that he didn't trust my commitment to the church. Oh, and he introduced me to my younger replacement. I think that sums up as not good. Sorry. Not your fault, is it?
Don't give up yet. Maybe he could be persuaded to change his mind.
Did you miss the bit about me being replaced? I think the word you're looking for is hopeless.
Well, I don't want to make your day any worse, but I've just been in the cafe and Moira and Kane...
They're back together.
You already knew?
Put it this way, I had a feeling it was on the cards.
Gentlemen. Not late, am I?
No. We were just discussing what your first task would be.
We?
Just me, then.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure I'll give it my best.
I'm sure. Graham? We wouldn't want that suit getting dirty now, would we?
Still not following?
A few jobs need doing.
What kind of jobs?
Joe thinks the gutters need clearing out.
Among other things, the windows need cleaning too.
This doesn't fit into the estate manager remit.
Jimmy, you resigned your old job in a fit of pique. And now I want something in return. Consider it as climbing your way up the ladder. Literally, as we are talking about the gutters. In other words, please do not mistake my generosity for generosity.
The worst thing about it is, it's my fault. I couldn't be a vicar and be with Kane, so I kicked the job into touch. Oh, I'm sorry. Got to get out of here.
Oh. You need to talk to her.
Oh, yeah, she's really gonna like that, isn't she?
Kane.
There's nothing I can say, is there? It's not like I made any promises. It ended. Relationships do. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes they do.
Well, shouldn't you be making a beeping sound when you're backing up like that? Like, we owe her. She protected both of us, especially me.
She won't say anything about that. She told me.
Either way, the least you can do is have a word with her. Please.
All right.
I want us to have a clean slate. If I just knew what to do with that room.
I've had a thought about that as it happened.
Hmm?
We moved my mum into Holly's room and redecorate Mum's room for the baby. Job done.
Actually, that might work.
I've always been practical, mate. It's a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, come in, Zone.
Thank you.
Do you want a hot drink?
Oh, tea would be nice.
Do you mind if Belle stays?
Oh, of course.
So, the terms of your grandfather and your mother's wills. Obviously, I know this must be very difficult for you, especially with your aunt in hospital.
Difficult.
Nevertheless, it's important that you understand the situation so you can make plans.
What's the plan for? I mean, everybody knew that Grandad was rich. Mum wasn't badly off.
First things first. Your grandfather changed the will a few times towards the end. If the accident had happened a year ago, his friend Ronnie would be receiving a fairly high percentage.
Right, but...
He's been cut out completely.
Well, Ronnie wouldn't have taken anything from Grandad anyway.
Well, when last amended, Lawrence divided everything equally between you, your aunt, your mother, and, of course, baby Sebastian. Obviously, your mother's share of that will be split accordingly. Meantime, your mother left everything in her estate to you.
So I'm rich.
Well, certain things have come to light. Your grandfather was dealing with some serious debts. He'd had to pretty much remortgage everything.
Well, I thought the investor thing would have helped with that.
Helped, yes. Solved, not even remotely.
So you're telling me Grandad was broke?
He wasn't as cash rich as he had been. You're looking at around 300,000 each, plus another 100,000 for you from your mother's estate.
Really? I just thought with the house sale and all the businesses.
Like I said, pretty serious debts.
Oh, well. I mean, it's not as much as I thought it'd be, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, it's still a lot.
Anyway, your share will be held in trust until you're 21.
What, so you can't touch any of it for 4 years anyway?
There's an allowance, but Lachlan won't come into it fully until then.
I'm guessing that's the same for Seb, right?
Yes, Seb's money goes into a trust too. Although if, God forbid, your aunt doesn't pull through, his portion will be under the control of whoever becomes his guardian.
Great. So Robert wins again.
Ta very much.
Thank you.
Yoo-hoo! Still waiting.
Huh?
For the thanks. Who's got two thumbs and got Moira to change her mind?
Thanks.
Oh, please don't go all mush on me or anything. Do you know how much I hate doing you a favour?
What do you want? What? Flowers? Chocolates? A big ball of string to play with?
A bit of gratitude is all I'm asking.
I would be grateful if I didn't have the sneaking feeling that you were going to get something out of it yourself. It's your usual MO. Can we talk?
Sure there's anything left to say, is there? It was all said yesterday. That's why you and me are where we are now.
Look, I'm glad for what we had, and I'm sorry for. I just didn't mean for it to turn out like this.
Wow. Was that an apology? My, something Kane Dingle never does. I must be special.
All right.
But what do you expect from me? It's fine. I'll get over it. Let's be friends. I mean, seriously.
I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Yes, so was I, and look where that got me. Alone and jobless. The bishop didn't want me back, so... Don't expect me to come over all magnanimous about everything, all right?
Maybe it's better if, you know...
Yeah.
How are you getting on?
There was a lot of stuff to clear out.
Yeah, I'm guessing that guttering's not been done for a while.
I thought I'd start on the windows anyway.
Joseph Tate. Oh, right, hi. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, would it surprise you if I told you I haven't even had my accountant for you?
Oh, no.
Right.
Look, I'm really sorry. I don't want to leave you like this, but I've got to get back to work.
Oh, go on. Get yourself off. I'll just sit here and focus on the good things in my life. Shouldn't take long.
Oh,
go.
Harriet!
I'll call you later.
I hope your day's improved since this morning.
I'm attempting to make it do just that. Scotch, please. Double. And make it a cheap one. It's going to be followed by others.
All right, thinking of doing a bit of sorrow drowning, are you? Hey, I'm not judging. I have been exactly where you are right now. Same bloke, in fact. Although, he didn't actually make me lose my job as well. So in some ways, I was better off than you are now.
I expect you're brimming with advice.
It is hard, believe me. But what I needed was something concrete. What's the word? When you need to get everything out of your system all in one go.
Catharsis.
Yes, that. Did try a few things when me and Kane split. Tried running him over. I stopped short. Made him think that I'd topped myself, you know, like you do.
Either of them work?
No. Not permanently, but I tell you what, I got a bit of a rush. Not a big one. Doesn't last, but it did help.
Well, I'm supposed to be above acts of petty revenge.
Well, you were when you were a vicar, but you're not now, are you? And whose fault is that?
Mine.
Oh, come on, really? I think he needs to take some responsibility for everything, don't you? At the very least, he needs to know you can't just walk all over you. I'm just saying.
Go on.
I won't do any harm.
You shouldn't have been in there in the first place.
Problem?
Found this one, sneaking round the cars.
Oh, dear. Planning on taking the Lambo out for a joyride, were you?
I was looking, that's all.
Right. And presumably school was what? Cancelled?
Didn't fancy it.
It's not good.
I probably shouldn't be speaking to you. My mum would freak out.
I expect she probably would. Anyway, you're in my house, so you've not much choice.
Is it true, what my mum says about you?
I was always told you're better off having your own ideas about people. Don't let anyone else tell you what to think.
Anyway, now you're here. Got some other pretty cool stuff you could check out, as well as the cars.
I've really done it this time.
Done what?
I've destroyed Joe's laptop, deleted all his information.
Oh, you'll have backup. You can't delete anything these days. How's your suit got so mucky?
Don't you understand? This is a really big screw-up.
Jimmy?
The Dingles already want me dead. By the end of the day, so will Joe Tate.
Don't be silly. No one wants you dead.
Well, they're going to get the wish, aren't they? Because I'm getting chest pains.
Breathe. Come on. Breathe deeply. In. Out.
Oi! What are you doing? As per our conversation. I thought I'd see what it was like.
Catharsis.
What, with them?
So?
You've necked 3 doubles so you can lob a couple of tomatoes at Kane's car. I mean, come on, at least do the job properly. At least make it worth the scotch. Yes. Kane was a pig and he treated you like dirt. This might not make things any better, but it will feel like it for a bit. Okay. Ah! For crying out loud! You better go, I'll deal with this.
What's happened?
I still think we should get you to the doctor.
No, it's all right. It's just a panic attack, that's all.
There's nothing to panic about. I told you Joe's bound to have backups, and you can afford another laptop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Nico.
Don't be silly. What have you got to be sorry for?
I've let you down.
Of course you haven't. Why would you think that?
I just wanted to do right by us. By the family, that's all.
And you did. You have. I mean, look at you. You're back. Up at home farm, doing a proper job. One that's more suited to a man of your talents.
Yeah, about that,
It's where you belong. You being up at home farm, it's like you've put the kings back on top. And love, I know it's high-pressured and everything, and I know it wasn't pleasant earlier with Zach and Lisa, but hang in there, yeah? Because you're doing this for all of us. Sorry, and what? You were going to say something about work?
It's fine. Just first day jitters, that's all.
So this is what you meant by cool stuff?
It's way better than any games console, and it's still your go. Come on, stop stalling.
This is the one that goes diagonal, right?
Yeah.
Well then. Checkmate.
What?
You owe me a £5.
You little demon. You realise I'm very good at this, right?
What? Because I'm 14, I've only played Sonic the Hedgehog?
Obviously not.
Oh, is this the one that goes diagonal? Well, duh. £5.
I was thinking of taking the drone out for a spin.
You've got a drone?
Yeah. Wanna go?
I should probably get back.
It's up to you.
You do know this is bust.
Yeah, I think something's wrong with it.
Hello. Unexpected visit.
Yeah. Call it a pleasant surprise. Me and my brother are going to take the drone out for a spin. If you don't have to go.
Nah, I can play for a bit.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I don't see why not. Come on.
Sorted.
How? How is it sorted?
Pretty simple, actually, because neither of them saw you, and because I happened to point out that there's a few people in the village that feel a bit hostile towards this new guy, so you got a whole village of suspects.
I mean, chucking a rock at someone's car, it isn't me. I should never have let you talk me into it.
Excuse me? All I did was point out the possibilities, yeah? Oh, and a rock. Everything else was way out of my control.
Right.
Oh, where do you think you're going?
I'm going to tell Bishop Barry it was me. It's time to face up to my responsibilities.
Oh, come on, really?
I am sick of compromising my morals because of Kane. It's got to stop somewhere.
Oh, it's too late. OK, you missed your main target, but hey, you got the guy who sacked you. I mean, what's that if it's not catharsis?
What if he finds out?
Like I said, he won't, because I have sorted it.
I haven't even been here.
Neither of you saw anything?
Sorry, we just heard the alarm. But we were told...
I've had trouble with this man before.
It's one of the reasons I'm taking over here.
Come on, you've got no proof. I was told you were seen nearby.
Well...
okay. So you barely said a word at the hospital, and now I've had the silent treatment all the way home. Things go okay with the solicitor, did it?
I was wondering how long it'd take for you to ask about that.
But I'm not following.
That's why he's sticking around, isn't it? See how much of Seb's inheritance you can get your hands on.
I'm hanging around, as you put it, because I need to make sure the mother of my kid will be all right.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you are.
Uncle, I know where this is coming from. You're worried about Rebecca. And I don't blame you. What's happened is devastating. And if I were you, I'd be dreading the worst. But I need you to know that things have changed. I've changed. And I know you don't trust me, but I'm not remotely interested in the money. So whatever happens, you've got Belle, and even if you don't believe it, you've got me. We're going to support you. And we will get you through this, whether Rebecca wakes up or not.
Coming up on ITV, in desperate need of a distraction, Carla makes a bold move in Coronation Street next, which continues at 8:30. At 8, fishing detective Jeremy Wade races against an Arctic storm to uncover a river monster, and more action at 9 in New Lethal Weapon as the classic cop duo start a manhunt.